From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
Good afternoon, South Florida. I'm Janice Fernandez. Here's a look at stories making news on this Friday. Antonio Brown has turned himself into police. Officers issuing a warrant for his arrest earlier this week. The troubled NFL star is accused of assaulting a driver from a moving company who was trying to drop off a delivery at his Hollywood home. Brown's trainer, Glenn Holt, is accused of the same crime. Brown faced a judge this morning. His bond is set at $110,000. New video shows the forceful end to a dangerous police chase in Broward County. The pursuit began in Hollywood after the driver of a black pickup truck rammed right into an SUV with two detectives inside. The officers were reportedly watching a suspect involved in a Miami-Dade carjacking at the time. The pursuit came to a stop in Davie after officers executed a pit maneuver. One officer was then seen punching a suspect. We're told 4 people were arrested. A man is in custody after allegedly attempting to sexually assault a woman using a box cutter. We're told he entered an art gallery along Northwest 21st Street in Miami and demanded sex from an employee while pointing the box cutter at her. She was able to fight him off with a ceramic paintbrush. That suspect, Jose Figueroa, was arrested and faces several charges, including kidnapping.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
New details about the suspension of a Miami police captain. The police chief says Javier Ortiz was suspended with pay over an investigation involving a separate agency. Ortiz came under scrutiny after telling commissioners at a recent meeting that he identifies himself as a black male, not Hispanic. He's also accused of noting himself as black on a promotion exam. The chief said the investigation is not related to these claims, but did not offer any more details. And as breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online. Just head on over to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.